Hi guys, I'm back. I've taken a little break from the YouTube videos for a bit. There were a few kind of issues with not feeling very well, and then also poor little Derek over there got run over a couple of weeks back, and that was a bit of a trauma. But as you can see, he's all well again, and I'm back, and I just want to jump straight in with doing a November favourites, because obviously I haven't done favourites for a couple of months now, and I thought it was a good way to kind of kickstart myself back into the game. So first up, I think I'll start out with some actual makeup. And I've been really loving the Perricone MD No Foundation Affair. I've only been using this for, you know, the last week or so, but I've just fallen in love with it. It is very, very low coverage. I suppose more like a tinted moisturiser than an actual foundation, but for those people that actually like a little less coverage and are just looking for a really nice kind of glow to their face, and this stuff stays on all day. This doesn't actually budge. I just find that I actually have a little bit of a tough time to take it off sometimes, because it does stay and it does what it says, and it also has SPF in it, so any kind of the last dwindling bits of sun from the summer into the autumn months and then moving on into winter sun is all covered. I would say it's probably a better foundation for summer for those of you who are looking for something that's not full coverage, but I'm finding at the minute my skin's really good. So I've been using this a lot more than I actually anticipated, so it's been a real lifesaver for these autumn months. And the thing that has been keeping my skin in check a lot recently is the Ren Mayblossom T-Zone Control Cleansing Gel. This is actually made for more combination to oily skin, and I'm actually probably more dry to combination. I have an oily T-zone, but I just find that because Ren uses all these really good products, they don't put parabens in, you know, just on the back of here, they don't use mineral oil, sulfates, there are lots of different things. I find that actually it's a lot better for a lot of different skin types than just the ones that they claim to be for. So I've actually been using this. I got it as a Christmas gift. As a Christmas gift, as a birthday gift. I'm completely blanking on timescales. I got this as a birthday gift, actually, from my partner's parents, and I've been really enjoying using it. It leaves my skin feeling really, really clean afterwards. It smells heavenly. It smells so fresh, and it smells just like you would imagine if you have really good, clean skin. Even though people have a particular skin type, they shouldn't rule out the kind of products that they can use based on what's on the bottle. It's always worth trying something out and seeing if it works for you. And then another product that's been helping keep my face in check is the Suki Face Pure Facial Moisture Nourishing Carrot and Evening Primrose. It's a bit of a mouthful, and this is actually a bit different to anything that I've tried before. I'm just taking it off now. So actually it comes with a little, I suppose, a lid, and then you've got a pipette actually, so you kind of soak up the oil that's in there. And yeah, it's more of a facial oil, and you just use a couple of drops after you've done your toner, and you just moisturize those in, and you leave it to do its thing, and you just wake up the next day feeling utterly nourished. I do only use this at night, but I've been really enjoying using this one quite a lot recently. It's just something nice. It shakes up the routine a bit if you're doing something a little bit different than you usually would, and using a pipette to get a couple of drops of oil on your face is very different to just doing the usual cleanse, tone and moisturize routine. It's been really cold this autumn. We did have a warmer, mild spell right at the beginning, but then it's gone really, really cold recently, and we're moving into the single figures permanently. And I just find that my lips at the best of times, even in summer, especially moving through into winter where they start getting a bit worse, they're especially dry at the minute, and the only thing I can seem to pick up day after day is the Smith's Rosebud Salve, and I'm pretty sure that most people will know what this little baby is. It's a lip gloss, not a lip gloss, it's a lip salve. It smells like roses. Just gonna pop a little bit onto her on top of lipstick already, but it just It gives that little bit of just nourishing, moisturising feel. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. I just love getting this little tin out, and you know, anyone that sees this just thinks, wow, it's great. It's a bit hard to get hold of here in the UK because it's not sold here generally, so you have to do your research online. I think I actually got mine from Amazon in the end. They run about £8 to £10, I think, depending on where you get it from. It's a little bit on the expensive side for a lip balm, but I actually love the packaging so much that I didn't really even matter about the price, and it actually really works. My lips stay nourished for hours, and then I only have to top up a couple of times a day, and I have been reaching for this more than I've been reaching for anything else. Now we're moving on to hands and feet, and recently I went into the Body Shop and I was doing a bit of a browse, and I got some vitamin E mist, and I got, you know, varying other bits and pieces, but one of the main things I picked up was actually the Absinthe Purifying hand cream, and oh, this stuff is amazing. I was basically saying to the shop assistant, saying to the shop assistant that my hands get really dry. This is recommended for all skin types, but she said to me that with, you know, the shea butter and the I can't remember exactly, I think the absinthe actually helps as well. With all of this, she gave me a couple of options, but this one just smelt the most amazing, and I actually think that this is one that the guys will really like as well. And I've just been throwing this in my bag and getting it out every now and again, giving my hands a bit of a nourish, I suppose, and it's been working wonders. And especially in this cold weather, it's really, really important that you make sure to moisturize your hands, otherwise you get that same thing that you do with your lips, you get the dry, cracked skin, and it starts to really hurt. And for someone with, you know, any kind of skin condition as well, I think that this is fantastic to kind of just help you, give you that little bit of moisture to stop things getting even worse. So I've been using that a lot, and it is brilliant. And then if we move on to feet, not a subject that a lot of beauty bloggers like to talk about, but I've actually been using the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Vitamin E Foot Magic, and this is great for those of us that don't have nice, lovely, supple feet that just, you know, look great transitioning from footwear for the summer into footwear for the winter. And I find especially with that transition, my feet get extra dry, and it's nice to give them a little bit of attention every now and again. And a lot of people would say that you probably shouldn't pay them as much attention in the winter when they're covered up with socks and boots and things as you should when you transition back into summer, when, you know, everyone's going to see your feet because you're wearing flip-flops. But I think that you should really pay attention to your feet all year round, especially if you do have dry feet, because, you know, you can pop on a load of socks in the winter with this stuff and it goes to work and you don't have to worry about it. But it smells amazing. It's got peppermint oil and mango butter in it. Oh, it just smells amazing. It is very, very oily. So I would actually recommend, if you're not putting it on yourself, that the person who is doing it for you goes and washes their hands straight afterwards. My lovely boyfriend has been doing this for me more often than not, and then I've been throwing on, you know, a pair of socks, getting under the covers with a hot water bottle, and it's been fantastic. It's been a really good thing to do for the winter. It's just, my skin on my feet looks better than it has done in a very long time, but I would recommend that you do this at least once a week. You probably need to do it, you know, several times. It's not going to fix dry skin entirely, but it, you know, it will help. Those are my November favourites. There is a random mix of different products, and I suppose I went for products that I've been using this month more for the fact that it's colder and these products help than maybe products that I've overly used this month. I thought it would be a bit useful to start doing my November favourites more from a seasonal perspective. If you think that's a good idea, give me a thumbs up. Or if you just enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. It would be really, really great. If you could share it, it would be awesome. If you could leave a comment, that's great. And if you haven't subscribed already, it would be really, really great if you could click the little button below and subscribe so you can be up to date with all my latest videos. And hopefully I'm back on the ball now and you'll be seeing a lot more from me. So see you next time. Bye.